Hello, everybody, and welcome in to another edition of Inside Pitch here at the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. I'm Ben Frederickson, alongside columnist colleague Jeff Gordon. And Gordo, Inside Pitch never gets rained out. Okay, we will not leave this set until this edition is complete.
Yeah, we're not going to let that scary-looking color on the radar screen drive us running to the exits. Now we'll just sit here until it all goes away.
Now the Cardinals were going for the sweep of Milwaukee, which would have been a huge sweep. Instead they take the series, the rain shortened delay. They say they were mounting a comeback. They wanted to finish it, but they weren't ahead after the cutoff point, and the rain was not letting up. So they take 2 of 3 against the Brewers, and some positives to look at with this series. One of the big ones being the return of Yadier Molina, coming up big in clutch situations, which should be no surprise. That's what Yadier Molina does when he's healthy.
Yeah, good last 3 games. I guess his first 5 coming back from the injured list, not so good. The next 3, very good. The last 2 games, clutch hits. So that's been a plus. You look at Harrison Bader coming back from Memphis, looking good at the plate, saving runs in the field, getting back into center field with a couple guys injured. That's important. And then a very interesting move. The fans been calling for Kolten Wong to move up in the batting order all season, and he does move up, and so far so good. I like Kolten Wong in the 2 spot.
Yeah, Kolten Wong has not crumbled as a hitter when they moved up. Shocking. Yeah. I know. Really the thing that never made sense about that was Tommy Edman could offer the same thing when he's right as that lineup lengthener. And if you move Kolten Wong up there, and I felt like the discussion was always about Kolten Wong at leadoff. No, it was just about batting him above 6th in the order. Now he's at 2. Maybe we'll see him stay there. Oh, I'm okay with him at 2 because Dexter Fowler has kind of grabbed onto that leadoff spot, and he's producing there. Yeah,
surprisingly, I guess the biggest news for Dexter, and it's an anomaly really, but 13 RBIs in like a 10-game span. But better yet, he's just getting on base. He's drawing some walks. Out of the leadoff spot, he's got his on-base percentage back up to like 342, and was not in a good place as a leadoff hitter earlier. But no, he's taken to that role, and suddenly this lineup, look at Fowler, you talk about Wong, Bader back, Molina hitting. It's a different-looking group and a better-looking group.
Yeah, it helps when Paul DeJong is taking out the M in Big Mac land as well. Man, his power has been impressive, and I think it's underrated. Still waiting on Goldschmidt to really click in. If that happens and him and Marcell Ozuna start to hit, then. But we've been saying this all season, right? Another thing we've been saying really since the trade deadline is this pitching going to hold up? You look at the rough start for Adam Wainwright, really kind of battling back. The whole team was after the bad first inning there. Do the Cardinals have the pitching to continue this run for the division championship? You look at what's happened to Milwaukee. The same kind of thing could happen to the Cardinals if they catch some bad breaks here. The rotation's been pretty good across the board since the trade deadline brought no help. But the bullpen has been outstanding, although it's being worked pretty hard here. Can they keep this going through the final stretch of the season?
Well, they're going to need a lift in September, and I don't know how much they're going to get. I think Daniel Ponce de Leon's pitched well. He's going to help. Dominic Leone's pitched better. He's coming back. Maybe they put Mike Mayers back on the 40-man. He could at least give him another arm. So there's some help there, but not nearly the kind of help they've had in the past, and not nearly the kind of help, for instance, in 15, when they brought a lot of guys back, and that's how they got to 100 wins and got into the playoffs.
Cross your fingers, hope the Cardinals pitching holds up. That's what they did officially at the trade deadline, and we'll continue to cover this race. It's not exactly the most beautiful race, but it is a race indeed, with the Cardinals and the Cubs and the Brewers kind of tripping over each other in the quest for the National League Central title. We'll have all the coverage at stltoday.com. For Jeff Gordon, I'm Ben Frederickson. We'll talk to you next time.